Father, the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, the Holy Father, God the human being. Mother, the Holy Mother, God the Holy Mother. Earth in the 36th heaven. The divine teachings of God. Father, these past few days we have heard that Father, the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, has descended to earth. We must clearly understand why God has come to earth. Father, dear children, because the earth is about to undergo a great change, to bring humanity into a new evolutionary cycle, following the movement of the universe. Therefore, Father sees the need for his symbolic presence on earth to support humanity in moving into a new cycle, according to the decree of heaven. Dear Father, in our opinion, Father only needs to use his power to change everything, according to his will. So why does Father needs to come to earth? Father, my children, because Father reveals that his symbolic presence on earth will support the evolution of humanity more positively and effectively. You are right. Father is omnipotent and omniscient, and Father moves everything by his will. But his will is not only manifested in the invisible and the visible, my children, and just by observing Father's presence in the visible on earth will make his work of movement easier, smoother, and support the better manifestation of his will. If Father is present in the invisible, Father is always everywhere. If Father is present in the invisible, Father is always present, and present everywhere. Now that the end of humanity on this earth has come, it is time for Father to manifest himself in the material world, to accelerate the evolution of humanity, in time before the end of the world. This end of the world will be a great purification to select humanity, with enough evolutionary level to enter a new cycle, which is the holy virtue cycle of this globe. My children,
Father the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, the Holy Father, God the human being, Mother the Holy Mother, God the Holy Mother's earth in the 36th heaven, the divine teachings of God. Father, it is so that God's omnipotence is not powerful enough to easily move humanity to evolve rapidly, according to Father's will, that Father must see the need to physically appear on earth to help evolution become more effective. My children, so you ask, does Father not have enough power to move? Yes, my children, Father has enough power, but you should understand that Father's power must be applied, according to the evolutionary law of the universe, which means that power must move in a way that gives all things and living beings the opportunity to learn and evolve. If you think that to help humanity evolve, Father only needs to use his power by performing miracles in a moment to transform children from ignorance to enlightenment instantly, that is okay, my children. This is not difficult for Holy Father God, but Father does not do this, my children, because Father does not learn for you, Father does not walk for you, but you have to learn to know, you have to walk to get there. Father only supports and guides you to learn so that you can evolve. You have to commit yourself to the river to taste, to experience, to learn to understand yourself. The wisdom that you have must go through a difficult process of learning and experiencing. That is the law of evolution, and that is why Father moves the will to manifest God's power, according to the law, and uses his power, according to the process that Father mentions, which means moving in a way so that you have the opportunity to learn and experience, to understand and evolve. My children,
Father, the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, the Holy Father, God, the human being, Mother, the Holy Mother, God, the Holy Mother, earth in the 36th heaven, the divine teachings of God. So in that situation, Father, the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, has to work much harder to guide sentient beings because of your need to learn and evolve. So God's will and power have to manifest in a much more difficult and arduous way. Father has to use all means, from yin energy to yang energy, to teach children. And now it has come to the destruction of humanity according to the law of the universe. The time of doom is near, and the Father sees the need for a physical presence on earth to more effectively support your rise, so that you may understand more the truth of God more, and be closer to Father in your thoughts. In any case, the symbolic presence of God on earth must certainly accelerate the opening of humanity's mind, giving children a good opportunity to evolve in time after being elected into the holy virtue cycle that is about to begin. The Father hopes that the number of elected humanity will be greater thanks to Father's physical and extraordinary presence on earth. My children, dear Father. Just now, Father says the word symbolic presence. So please clarify why Father only used symbolic presence. Father, dear children, because Father is a great infinite spiritual light that permeates the entire universe. Father has no form or shape. You cannot use your mortal mind to imagine Father. Therefore, you must feel very distant from Father in your thoughts, in your love, and in your communication with Father. Therefore, Father incarnates his light to come to you through a four-element entity of earth, water, fire, and wind to live with you, to roll around close to you in the mundane world so that you can imagine Father, to see Father closer to you so that you can understand Father better.
Father the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, the Holy Father God, the human being. Mother the Holy Mother God, the Holy Mother's earth. In the 36th heaven, the divine teachings of God. But you must also know that God's descent to earth is only symbolic. Which means that Father the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, is not only here, in the holy golden body, but that Father is truly infinite. Father's home is here on earth but still up there in heaven, in the center of the life force of the universe, and by the power of the invisible. Father is still present everywhere. Father is everywhere, in the four elements of earth, water, wind, fire of the holy golden body. This is just a concentration of some of the infinite light of God, so that Father can contact you in that mortal world. So if you say that the entire God is in the holy golden body, you have limited God. Here you will see that, because of the needs of Father's work, there will be many children in mortal world, who will be borrowed by Father to receive the Yang energy to take care of the common work. Because Father's plan is so great, the work is so immense. Father must descend to give many mortal bodies to receive the Yang energy with the holy golden body, to take care of the upcoming holy virtue plan. Then there will be the Holy Lord returning. There will be Father the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor descending to earth, and there will be some others who will receive the source of Father's grace to take care of the story of paving the way for that holy virtue era. My children, Father, when you decided to choose a female mortal body to play the role of Father as the symbolic image of God on earth, do you think this event will make it more difficult for us to imagine Father than if you chose a male mortal body? Father, yes, you must understand the human mind. You must understand that most of you are still lost in the delusion of the mortal mind. You will cling to a female body because you think that the image of God must be male. But that is why you see this opportunity to dispel delusion, dispel attachment, and open your mind so that you can have a broader and clearer concept of God.
Father the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, the Holy Father God, the human being Mother, the Holy Mother God, the Holy Mother's earth, in the 36th heaven, the divine teachings of God. You must understand that Father the Jade Lord, the highest Emperor, is infinite. Father is male, Father is meal, and Father is neither male nor female. Father is an infinite, boundless, formless mass of Yang energy. You can give Father any image you want. Imagine Father as male, and Father as male. Think of Father as female, and Father as female. And Father as female. You must see Father in all states and all images. Then you will understand God better. But why cannot Father be a female, my children? You must understand that from the principle of the Supreme Ultimate, there is the distinction between yin and yang, then it disperses into millions. Then millions return to one, and one day it will all be destroyed. My children, it is the principles governing the great religion doctrine system. You must understand that Father holds the entire wheel of yin and yang. Father is yin, yang, and neither yin nor yang at the same time. Therefore, in this last life, Father will teach you to break through ignorance and attachment, with many strange phenomena that will gradually become clear to the world. Father will choose many mortal bodies, male and female, and even male bodies that receive the human being mother's aura. Father will choose many roots without distinguishing between male and female, depending on the karmic roots of that child and depending on Father's work needs. As for the 5 aggregates of form, sensation, perception, mental formations, consciousness on earth, Father will let children play the role of a special father of those children, who is the holy golden body, because of the children's rare and worthy extraordinary attainment of fruition. Well, my children, please understand it like that for Father. Father, just now, Father said that Father uses all means from yin energy to yang energy to educate children. Please explain to us more clearly about this, Father, dear children. As Father said, Father has used all means from yin energy to yang energy to help children learn and evolve. Now, let's ask the question of what helps your souls to sublimate and progress. Is it the